Petrol tanker explosion in Nigeria, 48 people killed, 50 cattle burnt alive. A head-on collision between the truck and tanker in Nigeria has claimed the lives of 48 and left at least 50 cattle dead. The tanker gas explosion took place in the Agaie Local Government Area in Niger State, Nigeria. In a statement by the Government of Niger State, it stated that the petrol tanker explosion occurred about 2 kilometers away from the Dendo Community and claimed lives of people, burnt cattle, and destroyed vehicles. The Niger State Governor, former Mohammed Umaru Bago, expressed his sadness over the tragedy. The governor, in a statement signed by his chief press secretary Bologi Ibrahim, said he was pained by the unfortunate incident and the colossal loss incurred. Bago called for calm to the residents of the affected area and also encouraged road users to always be cautious and abide by road traffic regulations to safeguard lives and property. The former governor praised that Allah will repose the souls of the departed and grant quick recovery to those injured. In the meantime, Kenya starts DNA testing for victims of school fire that claimed the lives of 21 boys. Distraught parents gathered on Monday at a hospital in central Kenya for DNA tests to identify the victims of a deadly school dormitory fire that claimed the lives of 21 boys. Kenya's government declared 3 days of mourning amid public anger over continued safety lapses and repeated fires in the country's schools. The children perished after flames engulfed their dormitory at Hillside and Darasha Academy, a boarding school in the central Nyeri County, as they were sleeping on Thursday night. 19 bodies were found in the shared ruins of the building, while another 2 died in hospital. But 17 were unaccounted for, government spokesman Isaac Mwaura said Saturday. Police said the victims in the dormitory, aged 9 to 13, were burnt beyond recognition. On Monday, local media showed images of parents waiting outside Naromoru Hospital, a medical facility an hour's drive from the school. The forensic exercise of identifying the bodies will start on Monday because that's the only way they can be identified, Nyeri County Commissioner Pius Murigu told AFP on Saturday. President William Ruto has described the incident as an unfathomable tragedy. Flags were to be flown at half-mast on Kenyan public buildings, military bases, and embassies from Monday to Wednesday. Bad memories. Ruto has ordered a full investigation. This incident compels us to ensure accountability in all schools across the country, to take every action we can to safeguard the lives of our school-going children, he said on Friday. The Kenya Red Cross had been offering psychological counseling to traumatized children and relatives, setting up white tents in fields outside the school gates. Thursday's inferno had highlighted the issue of safety at schools in Kenya after numerous similar incidents over the years, many of them deadly. A spate of school blazes occurred in 2016, with authorities saying that in a 3-month period there were 117 arson incidents at education establishments across the country. On Saturday night, another fire broke out in Isiolo Girls High School, also in central Kenya, with pictures on social media showing several buildings in flames. Isiolo County Communications Director Hussein Salela told AFP there were several injuries, but police said there were none. Then on Sunday, a fire destroyed a dormitory in Jia Boys High School in the central county of Meru as students were having supper, a police statement said. No casualties were reported. Director of Public Prosecution Ransom Ngonga, has instructed police to investigate whether the Endarasha fire was caused by negligence or recklessness, saying it evokes bad memories of other similar school fire incidents. The cause of the fire remains unclear, but local medical reported that police were investigating whether it was started by an electrical fault in a light bulb. Kenya's National Gender and Equality Commission said initial reports indicated the Indarasha dormitory was overcrowded in violation of safety standards. This incident raised serious concerns about children's right to safety in educational institutes, the NGO Vocal Africa said in a statement on X. In the meantime, hello my friend from Africa. People Daily launches a rousing video of Sino-Africa relations. People's Daily, on the largest newspapers publications in the world, has unveiled a rousing video. The video, beautifully captured by evolving relationship between China and Africa, highlighting the deep sense of partnership and shared destiny between these two regions. It takes us through the journey from the early establishment of China-Africa Community of Shared Future, where both regions began working closely together, to the present moment where this partnership has grown into a much stronger and more focused alliance. This development, driven by the leadership of President Xi Jinping and African leaders, showcase a bond built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared vision for a brighter future. What stands out is how China and Africa have walked this path together, hand in hand, supporting one another on their road to modernization and development. The video celebrates the tangible progress made in areas like trade, infrastructure, and cultural exchanges, where both sides have benefited from the partnership. It's a story of collaborations where both China and Africa are working towards common goals, building a better tomorrow for their people. A key highlight in the 2024 Beijing Summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation (FOCAC), which took place from September 4th to 6th. This event was a defining moment of their relationship, bringing leaders together to chart a new course for the future. While the summit is now behind us, the agreements and discussions held during those days are paving the way for even closer cooperation. The video reflects on how this summit has helped elevate the China-Africa partnership to new heights, offering fresh opportunities to grow and mutual prosperity. Ultimately, the video leaves us with a sense of optimism and hope, underscoring the deep bond between China and Africa and the shared belief that together they can continue to build a future full of opportunity and progress. It's a story of collaborations where both China and Africa are working towards common goals, building a better tomorrow for their people. A key highlight in the 2024 Beijing Summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation (FOCAC), which took place from September 4th to 6th. This event was a defining moment of their relationship, bringing leaders together to chart a new course for the future. While the summit is now behind us, the agreements and discussions held during those days are paving the way for even closer cooperation. The video reflects on how this summit has helped elevate the China-Africa partnership to new heights, offering fresh opportunities to grow and mutual prosperity. Ultimately, the video leaves us with a sense of optimism and hope, underscoring the deep bond between China and Africa and the shared belief that together they can continue to build a future full of opportunity and progress. And that's it from Egypt's Africa. Stay tuned to USA and political updates.